In 1955, a small family farm in rural Kentucky became the center of one of America's strangest encounters. 11 terrified witnesses, hours of gunfire, and creatures that refused to die. They called them the Kentucky Goblins. It was August 21st, 1955, near Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The Sutton family and a friend, Billy Ray Taylor, were settling in when Billy Ray stepped outside to fetch water. He looked up and saw a glowing, metallic craft gliding silently through the sky and landing behind a ravine near the house. Minutes later, something came out of the woods. They were 3 feet tall with long arms and huge, glowing eyes that shimmered like glass. They had skin that looked metallic and almost wet under the moonlight. The family grabbed shotguns and started to open fire, but the creatures wouldn't fall. Bullets would hit and they'd tumble away, then rise again unharmed. For hours they attacked and retreated, scratching at walls and peering through windows. When the family fled to the police station, officers found bullet holes, broken glass, and strange glowing residue. But no bodies, no tracks, nothing. It became known as the Hopkinsville Goblin Encounter, one of the most famous UFO cases in American history. Over time, the theories about what these could be multiplied, and each one opened a different door into the unknown. Many believe the Suttons encountered extraterrestrials, beings from the UFO landing. The UFO sighting before the attack matches hundreds of reports from the 1950s UFO wave, when glowing discs were seen all across the Midwest. The physical descriptions of their bodies sound eerily similar to description of the Greys. Some even suggest these goblins were scouts or drones and part of something much larger, monitoring the area near Fort Campbell, a major military base. But others say the truth lies underground, not above. Kentucky itself sits on the Mammoth Cave system, the largest cave network in the world, with over 400 miles of darkness winding beneath the state. For centuries, locals have told stories of things living beneath the hills. Stories of pale, light-sensitive beings that surface at night. Native folklore tells stories of the Moon-Eyed People, small, white-skinned nocturnal humanoids said to have lived in the Appalachian Mountains long before the Cherokee arrived. According to the legends, they were driven underground, where they've remained hidden for generations. Then there's interdimensional theories, that the goblins were never physical at all. Paranormal researcher John Keel called them ultra-terrestrials, entities that exist parallel to us, occasionally slipping through the cracks of worlds. Their glowing bodies, strange movement, and resistance to gunfire all match this idea, beings half in our world and half somewhere else. Decades later, reports of small, pale humanoids resurfaced near Hellier, Kentucky. Paranormal investigators Greg and Dana Newkirk followed the trail, receiving cryptic messages about goblins in the mines, strange lights in the caves, and underground tunnels connecting across the Appalachian region. Their research tied the goblins not just to UFOs, but to ancient folklore, occult symbolism, and a pattern of high strangeness stretching across time. It suggested these encounters weren't random, but connected through something far deeper beneath the surface. And of course, skeptics argue the simplest answer. Great horned owls. They have glowing eyes, fly silently, and have defensive behavior. The description fits. But can owls explain the glowing stains, the crafts in the sky, and all 11 witnesses describing the same thing? Today, no one's been able to fully debunk this case. Nearly 70 years later, the story still echoes through the hills of Kentucky. People still report lights in the woods, metallic hums from caves, and small figures watching from the trees. Maybe the Suttons encountered something from the stars, or maybe they stumbled upon something from below, something that's always been here. Either way, the message stays the same. Some stories will never have an answer and will keep you digging deeper.